Hello, I'm Jerry Ford, the beer review guy. I've got a Boulevard beer. This one here is called Bourbon Barrel Quad Barrel Aged Ale. It is a 12.2% ABV with 26 IBUs, brewed and bottled by Boulevard Brewing Company out of Kansas City, Missouri. This was given to me by Sean O'Neill, a young man I work with. He had commented on that cherry dipped stout that I just did, wanted to know where I got it. And he was up by a grocery store and he stopped into the grocery store and found a 4-pack of this and said this was real good. And he said he'd like to bring me one of these if I want one. And I said, sure. I told him I'll bring him one of a 6-pack I just bought. I can't remember. I want to say like Kabachi Brewing Company or something like that. Anyway, I haven't looked at it real hard yet to see what it is. He's probably had his by now. Yeah, I just kind of did a little swapsies, he called it. And so I'm going to do this one. He said there's supposedly a little bit of sediment in this. I see a little bit of something right there. Being a barrel-aged ale, that bourbon barrel-aged, it's not a porter or a stout, but yet I kind of let it sit out for about 20 minutes, something like that. Excuse this trashy old stinky looking nasty hat. This is my work outside hat that I do sometimes. I've been burning today, burning some of my pile out there. Oh wow. When you get that bourbon in there, you get that barrel aged aroma, kind of a, you know, a woodiness, a little bit of a sweet, syrupy kind of a aroma. Man, it smells good. Wow, that's just like a rich looking beer as well. Nice, almost 4-finger head there from that kind of aggressive pour I just did. It looks frothy. It looks like a rich, you know, rich flavored. Oh, get out of here, bee! Don't make me fight you. It's a little yellow jacket. Those are mean. He just landed. Oh, there's another one. Holy smoke. I hope they ain't got a hole around here somewhere. You know, yellow jackets, they burrow into the ground to a little hole and then make an underground nest. And then when you go over them like with the mower, man, they swarm you. I haven't had one in this yard for quite some time, but when I worked for the city of Tulsa back in the 80s, I had a gas powered weed eater with a saw blade on it. We was cutting down little trees and brush and crap like that. I was going through some thick brush with that thing, and I went over a yellow jacket nest. Man, they tore me up. They had this sting up underneath my sunglasses. They were stinging my arms, up on my shirt. I started tearing off my glasses and my hat, and tore off my shirt, and I started running. They were after me for a little bit. Wow, that's just a very, look at that milkshaky looking head there. It's got a tan color, frothy. All right, let's see if we get any more sediment out of it. Oh yeah, a little bit. Sure enough. Yeah, what I was saying earlier was I just let it set out a little bit. I know, like I said, it's not a. I know it's not a porter or stout. It doesn't really require probably, being room temperature. But I let it set out a little bit because sometimes with this kind of flavor characteristics, you may get better flavors out of the beer if you let it just warm up a little bit. I know a lot of my commenters are saying got to be ice cold. Some people aren't familiar with room temperature. Letting beers, porters, stouts, or whatever, warm up a little bit. Okay, yeah, it's just got a very deep, almost bronzish, a little bit of a tea brown from here through the sunlight. Almost looks like a deep red, almost a fire orange, kind of cool looking. Okay, here we go. Oh, wow. Wow. Man, that is good. Wow. You get that bourbon flavor. You get that the barrel aged characteristic in there. You get the alcohol a little bit, but it's not, there's a lot of flavors in here, so it kind of, masks the alcohol to a point. It's got a like a little bit of a almost smoky, woody taste to it. Sweet, not big sweet, but just a little syrupy, kind of a bourbon type sweetness to it. It's really close to a full body. Really close. I really like that bourbon taste in there. It's there up front and in the middle and right on the back end, all the way through. And that also, just as well as that, the bourbon or the barrel aged woodiness, the woody taste. Very nice. Very nice. Thanks, Sean. I appreciate that, man. Wow. Very enjoyable. Very enjoyable. Another beer that would be nice on winter, during this winter season. Keep thinking I hear noises. Besides the rooster over here. Yeah, very good. Why does my ear keep itching? You guys would tell me if I have things crawling on me, wouldn't you? It has a light, woody bitterness on the aftertaste. It's not very big at all, but it's there on the aftertaste. But you don't get it like until you haven't drank any in a while, and then after it's kind of, your palate's kind of set and chilled for a little bit, then you get it. Wow, man, that is good. That is good. Here's the cap. to say about it. Says kosher on here. This, you could probably age this at that ABV. Being a barrel age, it's already been barrel aged for, I think Sean, he said something about a couple of years actually. I can't remember if he told me that or not. I think he did. Aged in barrel beer in beer barrels for 2 years. In bourbon barrels 2 years. Yeah. Before it went into the bottle. So, you know, I bet you could get away with sticking one of these back for at least a year. There, that yellow jacket's back. I think I'm gonna have to fight him. Well, he's fast. He's brought his friend too. This is mine. All right. Well, he's after me. He started it. Start hovering around my beer. Okay, I'm gonna end it here because I think I'm getting ready to get into a fight. I thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. Thanks again to Sean O'Neill for giving me one of these beers. And we will see you all on the next one.